Howdy everybody, Seattle Forge here, and we're playing World of Tanks. And unusually, we're playing some Tier 10 tanks. And I'm with my buddies Golf Dude 3 in the Death Star, and my buddy Grizz, who's in his Relay 15, and I'm in the trusty E100 Tier 10 German heavy tank. And you may look at my ammunition loadout and curse me as one of those people. So I have a new job. And I can do what I want. Because capitalism. Yes, I run mostly heat in my E100, and I start with heat with the exceptionally long reload and very inaccurate gun, and a lack of dependability. Heat is, I don't care what other people say. Maybe it's because I'm rubbish. It's a requirement. And especially in an all Tier 10 match, there's no way I'm switching down. And I'm going over to where the heavies usually congregate on the zero line, getting around these rocks and hills, and probably getting spotted from the side by their Fat Chat platoon and all the rest of that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, I'm loading heat. And Walt, who's a, World of Tanks peasant, he's even loading Hesh. We're going in heavy. And Walt is called. And poor Walt gets trolled by RNG. Spoilers, sorry. So the IS-7s and T-57 Heavy, which are much quicker than I am, and of course the FP215B, I'll get up ahead. Actually, everybody gets up ahead of me. So I get a little bit more chance to see how things play out and decide which way I'm going to go. And it looks pretty crowded over there on the left, so I'm going to go over this way, and it should allow me to angle a bit more and all that kind of stuff too. So, and less crowded, which will be nice. So I love my E100. I have like over a 60% win rate in it, although not a huge number of games, but I really love my E100. When I think of heavy tanks, this is what I think of. Nice shot in the ass of the 215B, who's over-angled. Alright, starting to get crowded on the enemy team side, and our 215B is trying to, he was trying to side scrape over there, and IS-7's getting in his legs, and I get a lick into the T-57 Heavy, and luckily our 215B gets in front, and I only take one hit from the T-57 Heavy. I don't think he managed his reloads real well. Help me keep an eye on that. Because I think he only tags you twice. I don't think he was really working with his teammates and managing reloads. You be the judge. Anyway, the mouse comes in, and there's the T-57. I take a dumb shot off the... I wanted to take out the T-57 Heavy, and of course took a shot where I was shooting at a sloped top places, and it wasn't going to work anyway. And our T-15B goes ham and goes in there, and I'm going to try and take a shot at the mouse, and it's a heck of a roll, 841. That does help. They're looking a little weedy. They're getting run down a little bit by our team. Am I getting another shot at this mouse? Am I getting another shot at the mouse? Pretty juicy, but I'd like to take a gun out of the game. But I do get another shot on the mouse, a low roll, and the Fat Chat comes over the top and takes out our FE. Didn't see that coming. Both Walt and Grizz come over here. Our two tank destroyers. Death Star. I think Walt's realizing that gun doesn't traverse all the way around. He hadn't played this tank in quite a while, and he's taken a hit for his trouble, 2 hits for his trouble, and I bounce off the T-57 Heavy. I couldn't see the smoke. I auto-aimed, and it bounced somewhere off the T-57 Heavy. So much for heat being the answer to everything, right? Okay. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good. I've bounced a few. Oh, and I take a bad shot at the mouse. He turns his turret at the last moment, and I tag off his mantlet. Grizz is still with me, which is fantastic. Boys at the back in the zero line seem to be holding out alright, and I'm going to get the ass of this 215B and take a gun out of the game. And the T-57, with only a few hit points left, gets crushed. Only this mouse is on nothing. Any HE shell will take him out, and of course he does get removed from the game. That was nice, and we actually come through here with quite a few of our tanks. Now, I'm thinking that they're all over the hill, and they have much better view range than I do, and I certainly am no sniper, so I'm going to go deep. I'm going to go deep, I'm going to come up in their base, and then hopefully be able to help out. And I'm spotted coming over here, and I was really thinking it was one of the mediums over by their base or on the hill who spotted me from here. So I'm trying to get deep, still angle a bit, and people will surprise you in this game. You know, you think it'd play all tier 10, and that, you know, you're playing against really experienced players, and, you know, they've kind of seen it all, and then, well, there's just Foch back here by himself. And I'm wondering to myself, is he AFK? You know, was he backing up his buddies? No, he's not AFK. He fired back. But he appears to be firing against my hull. And he fires against my hull again, which probably isn't the best way to go. And I've put 2 into him, and I've bounced 2 of his. So I'm just going to keep trying to angle, and there's another one. Bounce another one. And he's going to move. He's moving now, and I did end up over here by myself. The other guys went straight across the middle. I get a bit of damage on him ramming, but I lose my tracks. And my shell bounced off the slope on the front of his tank. But I put my tracks back in, and I'm going to try and angle before the next shot comes in. And then hopefully be able to finish him off. Here we go. There we go. All done. The Foch is done. Okay, I soloed a tier 10 tank. What do you know? Alrighty. Now, Grizz is complaining here that he hasn't been able to shoot anything or do any damage. And that is a problem when you've got all this slopey territory and people are hiding behind hard cover. So he goes over the top. And it starts to become a bit much for him at some point here. I can't quite remember exactly when that happened. But I'm going to push towards their base. And I can see that, you know, several of their tanks have taken a big beating. And there was a Foch there. And I think about snapping a blind shot in that direction, and I just decide not to do it. Oh. Leopard's going out. That's pretty good. Alright, make my way to the base. Get behind cover, and that will... They'll have to come out to fight, right? And even if they have to come out to destroy me, then at least those guys that are up on the slope there will have a chance of shooting them out. That's the thought process anyway. That's what I thought was going to happen. So my damage number is over 5,000 damage, and over 3,000 blocked, and I've even got some assistance damage. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I am spotted. I just have the sliver of the bad chat over there. He only has a sliver of health, but he has friends. And I bounce, and I take a shot, and I bounce another one, and this armor bouncing score. Oh! And then we get the guy who's shooting heat. There we go. So I gotta be much more careful about my angling. I just keep trying to wiggle and keep angled as much as possible. And I want to get behind that house, especially with the guy who's firing heat. Oh, here they come. Oh. Oh. Ow. Little did I know that actually taking some damage helped me out towards a goal I didn't even know I had. Alright. So I'm playing coy. Playing coy behind the house here. Staying in the cap circle. And I hope it's the guy shooting heat that's actually trying to shoot down the building here. That would be awesome if he's losing money shooting at hard cover. And our boys are moving in. The 30B's found his Brave Pills. The IS-7 is just, you know, hauling ass. He's definitely playing heavy. I think I'll take a shot here with my HE round, which of course misses. It was a very low percentage shot, but I thought I'd snap one off anyway. One bat chat down. Actually, the only tank left is their Leopard 1. Not much health. IS-7's rolling in. And it's over.